During Operation Bunyan Al-Marsous, Pakistan destroyed several key Indian military installations. This didn't just hit India's military strength, it also badly damaged their defense system's performance. In this video, we'll look at each target one by one, how important it was and what impact its destruction had. First target, the S-400 system in Adampur. Pakistan's JF-17 Thunderjets hit and destroyed India's advanced S-400 air defense system. The S-400, bought from Russia, was designed to stop any enemy aircraft before they could even enter Indian airspace. But Pakistan's precise attack completely disabled it. This was a serious blow to India's air defense, creating a big gap in their security network. Now let's move to the second major target, the Pathankot airfield. Pakistan's strike on Pathankot airbase significantly reduced its importance. This base is one of India's key Air Force stations used for air operations. Its destruction weakened India's Air Force and reduced its operational range in the region. The third target was Srinagar Air Base. Pakistan also hit the Srinagar base, located in northern India. It's a strategic hub from where India runs operations in Kashmir and nearby areas. Hitting this base disrupted their control and planning in the region. In this video, I'll try to cover all aspects of Pakistan's response, how the world sees it, how it will be judged globally, and how it will be remembered in history. Targeting the Srinagar Air Base was a major move by Pakistan. This base is considered a key defense post for India's northern front. The strike weakened India's presence along its northern borders and raised serious questions about its ability to respond quickly to any threat. Fourth target, Ambala Air Base. Pakistan also hit the Ambala Air Base, one of the busiest and most important air bases of the Indian Air Force. This base had modern fighter jets and advanced training systems. The attack didn't just damage India's operational readiness, it also affected their repair and aircraft preparation systems. Fifth major strike, Indian radar systems on the Rajasthan border. Pakistan successfully targeted India's advanced radar systems placed near the Rajasthan border. These radars were meant to detect enemy movement, but their destruction has seriously hurt India's surveillance capability. Now, India struggles to get early warnings of incoming threats. These strikes were not just about destroying equipment, they were direct blows to India's entire defense structure. They've increased pressure and confusion inside India and raised serious global doubts about its military preparedness. The world is now forced to ask, how can a nuclear power be so vulnerable when facing a well-planned and technically skilled opponent? All of these actions by Pakistan were not just defensive. They carried a clear message. Pakistan has the full capability to defend itself, and when the time comes, it is fully prepared to strike back hard. In the surrounding regions, the Indian Air Force used to carry out regular operations. The destruction of this airbase has severely weakened India's airstrike capability and disrupted the pace of their aerial missions. Next was the Jalandhar Air Base. Pakistan targeted the Jalandhar Air Base, eliminating another key Indian Air Force base. Located in northern India, this base was responsible for responding to aerial threats. Its destruction has damaged India's air defense and reduced the effectiveness of its air operations. Then came Chandigarh's weapon depot. Pakistan also struck the Indian weapons storage depot in Chandigarh. This depot was a vital stockpile for weapons and ammunition, meant to be distributed during war. Its destruction resulted in a massive loss of arms and has reportedly set India's military preparedness back by nearly 4 years. Despite having this depot, the Indian Army is now facing a shortage of weapons. The Uri Supply Depot. Pakistan destroyed the supply depot in Uri as well, which was a major logistics hub for the Indian Army. This facility ensured a steady flow of supplies and resources to the Indian troops. With it gone, India's ability to resupply its forces has taken a serious hit. Now many people are asking, how did a ceasefire happen in the middle of such a war? Why did India agree to it after suffering so much damage? If Pakistan truly caused this much destruction, why would India agree to back down? The answer lies in the fact that India's war resources have genuinely been depleted. Cyber attacks have shaken their systems, and ground operations have inflicted serious damage. Pakistan penetrated Indian airspace, carried out successful strikes, and returned safely. One of our pilots is now being hailed around the world. This is exactly why India had to retreat. Then came the BrahMos missile launch site in Nagrota. Pakistan destroyed India's BrahMos missile launch site located in Nagrota. The BrahMos is one of India's most advanced cruise missiles, used for long-range precision strikes. With this launch site gone, India's missile capability has taken a massive blow, leaving a major gap in their offensive strength. This attack not only strengthened Pakistan's defense posture, but also neutralized India's ability to launch both aerial and ground-based missile attacks. The military intelligence headquarters in Rajouri. By targeting this critical hub, Pakistan eliminated a key part of India's military intelligence operations. This was where strategic planning against Pakistan was carried out. Its destruction severely disrupted India's intelligence network and crippled their high-level military operations. Pakistan also shot down Indian drones, over 90 of them. These drones were used for surveillance and targeting in various regions. With their destruction, India's aerial surveillance and espionage capabilities have suffered badly. All of these strikes significantly degraded India's military strength and defensive capabilities. The impact wasn't just operational, it struck deep into India's military planning and strategic confidence. These actions were part of a well-planned defensive and retaliatory strategy by Pakistan. It was India that started this war, launching airstrikes in border areas and trying to target critical locations inside Pakistan. Now the big question remains, how much damage did India actually suffer? And how will it recover? Let's first ask, why was India forced to retreat? It's a question many people are now asking. The answer is simple. Just go back and watch Indian media from 2 days ago. They were proudly showing that India had entered Pakistani territory, taken control of important locations, claimed air superiority, ground dominance, and even deployed troops along the borders. India tried multiple times to infiltrate our borders. They crafted an entire narrative on their own, but the international media gave no weight to their claims. The reason? Because Pakistan suffered no real damage. We held regular press conferences and showed solid proof that our territory was secure. We shot down their drones, brought down their aircraft, and acknowledged the martyrs we lost. In some places, we were spared, and in others, our defensive strategy worked effectively. We shot down 5 Indian aircraft, though India continued to deny it. But one by one, the international media confirmed the crash of 1, then 2, and eventually 3 aircraft. As this truth gained global recognition, the credibility of India's Rafale jets took a serious hit, and they faced an undeniable defeat. India then claimed that Pakistan's defense systems were ineffective and that they had struck deep into our territory. But when we responded, even their S-400 defense system was compromised. Our drones were seen flying over Delhi. Their entire 2-day-long narrative collapsed instantly. We then targeted their critical infrastructure. Initially, 3 of their own media channels acknowledged the attacks. But those tweets were later deleted, and the stories were taken down. Soon, global media reported that, for the first time in history, Pakistan had used such heavy firepower in large numbers, and that our fighter jets had carried out successful operations deep inside India and returned safely. This was a significant defeat for them. India's real panic began when we launched cyber attacks. We hit them from every front. People who used to question why we weren't retaliating, why there was a delay, or why there was no immediate response, must now understand that war is planned with strategy, not emotion. If you open fire hastily, without planning, and miss your targets, all you're doing is wasting ammunition and earning the label of incompetence. We acted with full planning, striking at the right time and the right place. As a result, India faced international embarrassment, and despite being in the middle of a war, had to agree to a ceasefire. Here's another truth. All the fighter jets and missiles in the world receive high praise, but their real worth is only known in battle. That's when it's revealed who is real and who is fake. The Rafale jets were hyped immensely, but when they were hit from 160 kilometers away, the world saw the true power of Chinese technology. Despite their stealth coating, the Rafales went down, an undeniable win for Asian innovation. Now the world will talk about the PL-15 missile, about Chinese technology, and how Pakistan used it to its best potential. A nation that aims to progress evaluates everything: warfare, principles, and strategy. That is what we call a war doctrine. Nowadays, full-scale aerial dogfights are rare, but we defended our skies for hours. Not only did we protect our land, but we gave a strong and precise response to the enemy. Now the world will study Pakistan's war doctrine until history gives rise to another such moment. This is the real reason India had to back down. It must be understood, acknowledged, and studied deeply. With your permission, may Allah protect us all.